Maserati MC20.
Hi YouTube viewers. Now we will share with you information about the 2023 Maserati MC20. Most supercars are burdened with tacked-on splitters, spoilers, and movable wings. Maserati has avoided all of those. Instead, they have come up with an impressively clean exterior that boasts functionality. All of the curves and scoops, even the sculpted underbelly, are purposefully engineered to take advantage of managed aerodynamics, including high and low pressure areas, to feed air to the engine, brakes, and intercooler, while simultaneously providing low drag for top speed and downforce for stability. The interior of the MC20 is functional and clean, a driver's car that purposefully lacks over-the-top styling or unnecessary flair. The cockpit is upholstered with soft Alcantara, premium leather hides, and artfully placed carbon fiber trim. Contrasting stitching adds a splash of visual excitement. The driver faces a thick multifunction steering wheel. The engine start/stop button is incorporated, with column-mounted shift paddles. Immediately behind the steering wheel is a primary instrument digital display, which alters its appearance and content based on the driving mode. Complementing the display is a large color touchscreen infotainment interface that floats in the middle of the dashboard, tucked down low, so it doesn't distract the driver. Maserati developed an all-new engine for the MC20 that pushes the limits of technical innovation. The 90° 3-liter, twin-turbocharged V6, which goes by the name Nettuno, boasts dual spark plugs, an innovative pre-chamber combustion system, and dry sump lubrication. The engine is rated at 621 horsepower and 538 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch automated gearbox. A limited slip, self-locking, mechanical rear differential is standard. According to Maserati, the 0 to 60 mph sprint falls in about 2.9 seconds, as the coupe runs towards a top speed of 202 mph. The MC20's lightweight composite monocoque tub is fitted with independent, double wishbone suspension at all four corners. Maserati's engineers chose a double wishbone design, front and rear, with semi-virtual steering, twin-forged aluminum bottom links, and a single top link. This design allows the tire patch to remain more constant during high G loads. In addition, an adaptive system allows the driver to choose between different firmness based on the driving situation. Steel brakes are standard, with 6-piston calipers on the front and 4-piston calipers on the rear. Optional and fitted to my test car were larger carbon ceramic rotors. In addition, Maserati chose Bridgestone tire to be its tire partner. The result is a high-performance Bridgestone Potenza tire with a unique carcass and compound engineered explicitly for the MC20, which are wrapped around forged aluminum 20-inch alloy wheels. Tires are 245/3520 front and 305/30-20 rear.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
The MC20 offers 5 driving modes: GT, Wet, Sport, Corsa, and ESC OFF, chosen via the drive mode selector. Each setting alters engine boost, pedal sensitivity, exhaust note, transmission shifting, suspension damping, and traction control (ESC). By default, the coupe starts in GT mode. However, the driver may spin the dial to Sport or Wet, and the vehicle reconfigures itself in less than 1 second. Pressing the selector for 2 seconds chooses Corsa, the equivalent to race mode, while holding it for 5 seconds switches to ESC OFF, a setting best reserved for a racing circuit. It's a shame that most prospects will likely test drive the Maserati MC20 in GT mode confined to an urban setting. This configuration does a disservice to the supercar. While the coupe is comfortable and easy to maneuver around town, a nose lift allows it to effortlessly clear most driveways, the brake pedal feels hard underfoot, and the V6 engine is never allowed the opportunity to produce prodigious thrust. As a result, while the Maserati is an absolute stunner, passers-by turn their heads for miles. It feels sluggish and underwhelming when driven softly. Yet everything changes for the better when the Maserati is driven in rage. Press the drive mode selector to engage Corsa, and the MC20 becomes the supercar it was engineered to be. On a lonely canyon road, the twin-turbo engine spins to redline with ferocious thrust. Manual shifts crack off instantaneously as the coupe rockets forward, devouring the asphalt in its path. The steering is sharp, rewarding delicate and deliberate input. The coupe's rear end will wiggle its displeasure with inaccuracies, yet thankfully, it's easy to tuck back in with a stab of countersteer. Once they are warmed, there is astonishing grip from the Bridgestone tires. Each sticky contact patch feels glued to the surface. And the brakes, which felt lackluster when cold, chomp down on the rotors with steadfastness when heated. There isn't even a suggestion of fade. They feel ready for the Le Mans circuit. I've driven dozens of supercars and exotics over the years. While some have been good, many have left my consummate driving enthusiast soul challenged to be impressed. Yet the Maserati MC20, with its traditional rear-wheel drive dynamics and hyper-boosted V6, feels real, alive, and genuine. This supercar is fast, fun, challenging, and incontestably smile-inducing. It's original.